Yeah, I need some chapstick really quick. My lips are chapped. Happy anniversary to me. Happy anniversary to me. Happy anniversary to me. Happy anniversary to me. So this is my certificate. This is when I first became my first life coaching certification, my main one from Coach Training Alliance, April 14, 2014. So that was 8 years ago yesterday. I meant to do this yesterday, but I was so busy working. Round time. Not enough hours a day. So ironically, I'm doing it the next day. I wanted to do it on I want to do it. So I was whatever. My 10 year, I'll do it on the day, of course. But yes, April 14, 2014, I became a life coach. I went to Coach Training Alliance. It's one of the books that I got that I worked through. And I mean, I literally, you see it's all the notes and everything. It was a coaching from center. That's changed my life. Coaching from center. So anyway, I'm happy to be a life coach. I currently have life coaching clients. I'm very grateful to them. It is interesting because I'm actually certified in 7 different areas of life coaching, which you go to my website, lottofhelp.com for more information on that. But I started this whole process because my Aunt Faith had mentioned in a conversation I was visiting her, because I've been organizing for a while at that point, that maybe the next step would be actually, I'm also kind of coaching people in their lives. This could be a great companion piece. And also move it up to maybe even teaching, instructing, offering. So I thought, okay. And she saw in me a teaching aspect. Now I do classes and stuff, you always know that, but she saw a next level for me. And actually my teacher well, not teacher, well, my folks in organizing was saying the same thing about me. My Aunt Faith was the one who got me really into it. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do it. And I looked at some plans. First I gave her a little attitude, like, no, I don't do all that. But then I went home. I remember it was like in August. I remember thinking about it and really looking and looking into places. And I found Coach Training Alliance. It wasn't cheap. It wasn't super expensive either, but it wasn't cheap. I had the money. And I paid for it. I was able to go to school. They had a payment plan, so I did a payment plan. And my teacher trainer was Lori Cameron, who I still love to this day. She was so good. And it was once a week telecourse. I think it was either Monday or Tuesday nights, like around 7 or whatever. And I was so excited to do it. They sent you the book, they sent you all the DVDs, everything. And every week we had peer-to-peer coaching. They gave us a buddy. My first buddy petered out. My second buddy was okay. My first buddy, I don't know what happened, but second buddy was cool. I don't even talk to that person anymore. I used to keep in touch with her. I should look her up. I used to keep in touch with her and see what's going on with her. And then I learned and the whole thing was you learn how to coach and get some tools for basic coaching, but you'll also, by the time you finish, you should have at least 2 actual clients. That was their whole thing. I had 2 clients by the time I finished. So it did work for me. And it's been wonderful. I love it. When I first, about 5 years ago or so, 4 years ago, I started the podcast, A Lot of Help with James Lott Jr. I started out with a 15 Tips to Self-Care, Volume 1. Everybody's been asking me, Volume 2 will be coming. I'm working on it right now. It's going to be vastly different than what I was just starting out. I didn't even have, back then, I had just started this whole podcasting world and media. I had just started this 7 years ago. So, but this was 8 years ago. I wasn't even doing any of that. I didn't have my radio show. I had nothing back then. I had a YouTube channel, I guess, I think, but nothing was on it. So that was my first foray into kind of creating some kind of media to tie with my life coaching. But now I have divorce coaching, I have home organizational coaching, professional media organization, all kind of stuff now. I can coach several areas. So I'm going to put something together, working on a curriculum right now for the next step of things. But the podcast is doing great. I can talk to all these people about all kinds of things with mental, physical health. I love being a life coach. I didn't know what it was at first. I thought it was some kind of esoteric thing that was like so weird, I guess. But it's not necessarily. It can be really wonderful. There's all kinds of life coaching and different coaching and business coaching, and it's a whole world. I was part of the International Coach Federation for a long time. I didn't renew my membership for that. They're just nice to have. They have all kinds of courses and classes and meetups. I was part of a meetup that was great here in West LA, and it was great for a while. And but it's been fun. I have it just it's just part of my life now. I life coach part of many things in my life is applied to. But I have some friends who are thinking about it. I feel I say you look into it, the different types of coaching you can do, organizational, business, mental health, physical health coach. There's all kinds of coaching. So you just find one for yourself that you can work. But for me, I'm glad I went to somewhere, took courses, and learned from someone who had been doing it for a long time. And then I integrated with my own style as I found my own style. And I've had success. I've had people who are having success in my coaching. So I'm very blessed and happy to have that as part of my life. That was congratulations to me. 8 years. I can't believe 8 years have gone by. For those of you, I went back to school in my 40s. It was a little rough at first, studying and stuff and doing homework. But because I enjoyed it so much at work. So I tell you also, no matter how long, there's no age. You're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, do it. And really, I'm telling you, 9 months to a year goes by a lot fast. It seems like it's a long time, but it really isn't. And taking exams, I was a little nerve-wracking, but I took the exam and I passed it. So it did work. So I'm saying, folks, do it. Do it. Go out there and do it. I'm James Lott Jr., certified life coach in 7 areas. A lot, LOTT of help.com is the website. A lot of help with James Lott Jr. is the podcast. It is on every streaming service you can think of, and JLJ Media on YouTube. Eventually, maybe a book will come out at some point. I'm working on that too, and other stuff. We're going to build a lot of help a little more as I head into a decade of doing this. I'm James Lott Jr. See you next time.